Hello. Do you want to deal tons of damage in Hypixel Skyblock, but are too cheap to buy 3/4 Shadow Assassin or Strong Dragon Armor or any of that jazz? Well, I've got the set for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Werewolf set. The set will run you about 1.7 million coins on the auction house, which is rather cheap when you compare it to a bunch of the other sets. The best pet to use with this set is the Tiger pet. You only need an uncommon Tiger, I believe, for the Merciless Swipe ability. So the primary thing that this set gives is a bunch of ferocity. You can see with the Tiger pet, I'm at 86 ferocity. And what does that mean? Well, ferocity means that when you hit something, you have an 86% chance for that strike to hit it twice. As you can see, 63, 134, 63, 63, 134. I am of the opinion that ferocity is the Skyblock player's dream stats, because if you ask most Skyblock players what their goal is in this game, it is not to have to play anymore. And when the ferocity procs, it hits multiple times, meaning that you have to click less and not play anymore. So why is the Werewolf armor so good? We take a whack at him, we deal 33,000 damage, and 86% of the twice it'll happen twice. 86% of the time it'll happen twice, so that is 66,000 damage per hit. Meaning your average hit comes out to 59,000 damage, so you're dealing about 60,000 damage a hit. If we click into here and switch over, let's just say to Tarantula Armor, we're dealing 3 hits will deal about 34,000 damage, and then on the 4th hit we'll deal 70,000 damage. Better pet to use with this is the Griffin pet, actually. So if we switch over in the Tarantula pet with the Griffin pet, we'll be dealing, it's a little buggy on the dummies, but we're dealing 35,000 damage on 3 hits, and then 71,000 damage on the 4th hit, averaging out to roughly 43,750 damage per hit in Tarantula armor. As you can see, that is below the almost 60,000 damage that Werewolf armor deals on a much more expensive set. We switch into the Tuxedo, we deal almost 50,000 damage a hit, so we're still below it. This is Tuxedo with Griffin pet and Tarantula helmet. If I switch into my Shadow Assassin, which actually has a Werewolf chestplate in it, we're dealing 42,000 damage per hit. This is, of course, not taking into account the small amount of ferocity. Come on. You get 14 ferocity. That's basically nothing compared to the 86 the Werewolf set gets. We switch to Strong Dragon Armor. We're dealing about 40,000 damage per hit. With the helmet, it's 42. I already tested that earlier, which is still far below what the Werewolf set gives us. So there has to be some kind of drawback to this set somewhere. It's got decent intelligence, decent defense, decent health, and its ability allows you to heal other players around you whenever your ferocity activates, making it a good tank or healer set for dungeons if you fully star it. It does require dungeons level 20 to use if it's dungeonized, which is a little bit annoying, but not too much of a drawback. So let's do some testing. Here we are in the end. We hit things for dealing 51,000 damage because of the Ender Slayer. We got a Tiger out, and the Tiger does not even matter. The armor is too powerful for the Tiger to even matter. It just one-shots. What about Zealots? 51,000 damage. Nope. Not even close. Now, of all the Slayers, Enderman Slayer is one of the most difficult Slayers because of the ridiculous amount of damage that the boss deals. So we're going to spawn one real quick. I'm just using my Juju to speed up the kills. And then we're going to kill it off with the aspect of the dragons that we've been using. Now, with all the ferocity hits, it makes his phase go by very quickly. And then, wow, barely took any damage. That was ridiculous. Alright, so we've shown we can do Tier 1 Voidglooms, but what about Tier 4 Revenants? This is probably the highest tier of Revenant you're going to look at in doing the armor this cheap. So let me just kill off 85 Crypt Ghouls real quick, and then we'll take a look at the damage. Alright, here we go. You can already hear the ferocity kicking in. We've got our tiger pet equipped. And just like that, one of the easiest tier 4 revenants I've ever done. So I am very used to using tarantula armor to kill this boss. So it's well within the power of the tarantula armor, which is just more expensive than this, barely. And the biggest thing that that armor has is healing bonuses. Because the tarantula nerfs your healing a lot. Alright, here we go. Where did he go? Hi. As you can hear, that ferocity's kicking in real a lot. Dealing tons of damage right now. Jeez. And there's one dead spider. Not even close to dying. Now it's time for the real test. Sven's. This is an empty lobby, dang. Why can't I get these when I'm actually, like, doing Sven's legitimately? So we are going to hub kill our boy. Which means we'll have a slightly smaller pond than you can have if you're doing it in the wolf cave. The reason we're hub killing him is that so I can get a truly solo kill. Alright. You can hear all those ferocity ticks. Don't stand still. Nothing good comes when we stand still. With some clever positioning, we can zoom our way around this guy. And the cleave effect plus just some ferocity takes care of all the pups, and then we took out the Sven tier 4 very easily. In Werewolf armor, I do have a God Pot active, so that helps a little bit. But that is all of the Slayers, all the easy Slayers, done in armor that costs you less than 2 million coins. That is, in my opinion, why the Werewolf armor set is one of the most underrated armor sets in the game. It completely destroys the tier 4 Revenant, Tarantula, and Sven Slayer bosses. It is capable of doing the tier 1 Voidgloom boss very easily. Tier 2, good luck, you're on your own. That thing's in another league entirely. Jeez. Inferno, I can't even survive in the Inferno for long enough to test that yet. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.